Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning. Today is Wednesday, October 24th. I'm Jana Downing.
And I'm Reed Peterson. For this edition of Around the Hill, because it's college week and every teacher here at the Hill has gone to one college or another, Zoe High is here to help us get to know some colleges a little better. Good morning, Zoe.
Thanks. Guys, this week for Around the Hill, I went around to all of the teachers and administrators you know and love and learned about what college they went to and how their experience was.
I think it's so individual. For me, it was great to go to UNLV. I lived at home, and it was great, but I think some students need to get out there, and they need to be independent. My parents let me be independent in my own home, so it's kind of like I did live away, but I still lived at home. I still had dinners and things like that cooked for me, so that was great. I had a full-time job all through college, so that was great, but I think it really just depends on the person. Some students need to go away and live that independent life and soul search for themselves.
Definitely worth it. I was able to get a college experience without having to break the bank and have to deal with all the other stuff that kids complain about at UNLV all the time.
It had a great program for me to pursue business. And it was a program I can actually do both online and brick and mortar at the school.
So Nevada State's still a relatively young school. I think they've just passed being open for 13 or 14 years. So we don't have a whole lot of renowned athletics. We did have a rowing team that was starting up, but I didn't do that. Most of the sports that happened in our quad area, so there was a bunch of us that would bring frisbees or a football and just mess around out there. Nothing too organized. We did have ping pong, table tennis, start to get very popular towards the end of my time there, to the point where we had full-on tournaments. So that was fun. As far as extracurricular activities, I was a part of the American Sign Language Club, and I was also an unofficial member of the Student Alliance.
If you're unsure where to attend college, don't be afraid to talk to your teachers. Ask questions. Find out what's best for you. Like Counselor Patricia Winlow said, it depends on the person. So whether you'd like to stay in-state or go off to a college in Kentucky, learn, discover, and find what's best for you. That's everything going on around the Hill for this week. Jana, Reed, back on over to you.
Speaking of colleges, 4 Foothill teachers were recognized by UNLV at a ceremony at the TAM Alumni Center. The education department at UNLV asked its freshmen to write an essay about a teacher who made a difference in their lives and whose influence encouraged them to further their education and pursue a college degree. Out of hundreds of teachers, 4 were chosen for this award. The 4 teachers who won from Foothill are Social Studies teacher Amy Clark, English teacher Darren Dwyer, English teacher Tammy Muniz, and Japanese language teacher Corey Thompson. From all of us at FST News, congratulations for this award.
Seniors, if you didn't take your picture yesterday, no worries. They're being held today in the auction during your social studies class again. If you do not have a social studies class, you were contacted by Denise Anderson, and if you come across a senior that hasn't been contacted, you can send them to Denise in the counselor's office. If you already took your picture, packets have been handed out to your social studies class, and you seniors have 4 days to look at your pictures online in order.
Yesterday, we asked which college would be a match for you with Mismatch Day. Today is Athletic Gear Day, so make sure you're gearing up for college. Tomorrow, wear your college t-shirt and gear to support your future college. Not to mention that Nevada Day is Friday, which means there's no school.
You can make a lot of memories at high school, so why not make sure you're last? Justice is here during both lunches tomorrow, so come prepared to pre-order your caps and gowns, class rings, and more.
Skills USA is here to help out with being job ready day one and being prepared for your future workplace. As if it didn't sound good enough, they are also hosting a pizza party. The Skills USA Pizza Party meeting is tomorrow after school. Eat some pizza and play a fierce game of Uno.
Attention seniors, don't forget about your Nevada Promise Scholarship if you want to fill it out. Come to the library after school today. That's all the news going on around the Hill today, Falcons. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at FST News.
And from all of us here at FST News, have a relaxing Wednesday, Falcons.